Barbie and her sisters in a puppy chase. Great Island Adventure. Barbie, Skipper, Stacy, Chelsea, and their adorable pups were on their way. They were going to a tropical island for Chelsea's dance competition. All the sisters were excited, except poor Skipper. The plane ride was making her stomach do cartwheels, and she couldn't wait to be back on the ground. After they got settled, Barbie had a big surprise for her sisters. "What about my dance competition?" asked Chelsea. "Don't worry," said Barbie. "You'll have plenty of time to get back to the hotel to practice. Who's up for a little island adventure?" The sisters couldn't wait. But when Barbie went to the rental car counter, all that was left was a golf cart. "It's okay," Barbie said. "Looking on the bright side, we'll see more of the island this way." The surprise was near the island's famous Banya tree arc. As the girls started driving down the coastal road, a gust of wind blew the map out of Stacy's hand. "Don't worry," said Barbie. "There's only one road that leads to the surprise, so it won't be hard to find." When the girls arrived at the surprise, they were amazed to find that it was the Dancing Horse Festival. Horses pranced and hopped on their hind legs. They looked like they were dancing. The puppies wanted to dance too. Honey, DJ, Rookie, and Taff twirled and hopped in time to the music. Then a butterfly landed on Honey's nose. When it flew away, the puppies quickly chased after it. Barbie and her sisters didn't notice the pups scampered off. They were talking to the horse trainer, Vivian, and her brother Marco. "Do you have any tips on winning a dance competition?" asked Chelsea. "You've got to feel the beat of the music. Forget about the audience and remember to have fun," Marco told her. The sisters thanked Marco and Vivian and headed back to their golf cart. They looked for their pups but couldn't find them anywhere. As the trainers drove away, Chelsea noticed the pups peeking out of their SUV. Barbie and her sisters jumped into their golf cart and raced after the SUV. They decided to take a shortcut through the banyan tree arc and got stuck. "Now what do we do?" asked Skipper. It was starting to get dark, and the sisters didn't have cell phone reception, so they were stranded for the night. "You know, it's not every day you can camp under the island stars," Barbie said. They gathered around a campfire, and Barbie told her sisters about the Seven Macaws constellation. It pointed to the North Star. "There's the wing," Stacy said. The girls stared up at the dark sky and soon fell asleep. The next day, after a drenching rainstorm, the girls began the long hike down the village. It didn't seem like they would make it back in time for Chelsea's dance competition. Luckily, Stacy found helmets and an old zip line that led right to the village below. "Whee!" cried Stacy. Barbie and her sisters were able to rent a camper in the village, but they soon ran out of gas. Just then, they heard a familiar sound. "Woof, woof!" It was their puppies, with Marco and Vivian. Unfortunately, the road had been washed out by the storm, and there was no way to drive to Chelsea's competition. Marco and Vivian looked at their dancing horses and had an idea. Barbie and her sisters could ride to the competition. With no time to waste, the sisters rode through the forest and up a rocky cliff. But when they reached the top, they found themselves back at the banyan tree arc. They were lost. Barbie felt terrible. She had messed up and let her sisters down. Just because you mess up doesn't mean you failed, said Chelsea. As long as you do your best, that's all that matters. Barbie smiled at her sisters and felt a lot better. Barbie remembered that the dance competition was located at the northern part of the island. The sisters looked up at the sky and found the 7 Macaw constellation, which pointed to the North Star. We can follow it and find the hotel, Barbie exclaimed. The sisters made it to the competition just in time. Chelsea hurried onto the stage, but she was so nervous that she slipped and fell. Then she remembered Marco's advice. She decided to have fun and perform a few of the dancing horse steps. The horses and puppies leaped onto the stage with Chelsea. Barbie and her sisters joined in. Soon, everybody was dancing. The audience loved it. Chelsea realized that even though she had messed up, she'd done the best she could and had a great time. The judges couldn't agree more as they presented her with first prize. I couldn't have done it without my sister, Barbie, Skipper, and Stacy, said Chelsea. It turned out to be a great island adventure after all. Thank you very much for joining me today in reading Barbie and Her Sisters in a Puppy Chase. Great Island Adventure. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.